everyone! Today we will have a battle of super mobs. Our main task is to build together with our families the best construction that will soon appear on the wall.
Ho-ho!
Then let's send our wives and children to the house now and start building ourselves. I'm sure I can beat you. All that remains is to press the lever and find out what task we will get. I'm very interested right now because the pictures change very quickly.
We'll find out soon enough. Mikey, it's time to stop the lever. I can't believe my eyes. We need to build a creeper.
Oh! Then let's not waste time and get started. I'm going to my side.
The construction of super mobs begins. We are separated by a huge wall so that we do not see each other's buildings. The families stayed inside the house, and we are starting construction. First, you need to select as many resources as possible. Now we need to build a huge creeper. Now you need to carefully study the picture and understand the design correctly. The most important thing is to remember it. I have to beat Mikey. In this confrontation, in no case will I give him the victory. Therefore, it remains only to work and try not to miss the opportunity to win. It will take me a lot of time to make the design, and I will try to complete it as in the task. Mikey is probably in a hurry right now and trying to do everything faster than me, but my family won't lose. I will do everything in my power to build the best creeper. First, you need to build from the ground up. It is very important to choose the right number of blocks because the creeper must be symmetrical and look like in the picture, so I can't make mistakes. I have a very long construction ahead of me in which I must win. I'll have to fly to the picture several times because I want to do everything as shown there. If I make at least one mistake, then my construction may not work out and I will lose. The most important thing for me is not to be distracted in any way and to work very effectively. I need to beat Mikey in our build battle. I wonder how long it will take me to completely finish building the creeper. I think that everything will not go so fast, but I will try and do my best. My family hopes only for my victory, and I can't let her down. You need to use green blocks, because the creeper looks exactly like this in the picture. I'm building his legs now, and his body will be supported by them. The most important thing now is to finish them. And after that, you can already build the trunk, because it is very important. I want my creeper to look very cool from the outside. Mikey will be very upset when he finds out.
Ho-ho!
I use the best resources, and this is the only way I can do what I've wanted for so long. It seems to be working out well, because in a short period of time, I have already managed to make a good design. The creeper's legs really look very similar to the picture. It remains only to increase them in size. Everyone will be surprised when they see a creeper built. It will be huge and the most beautiful in our village. I am sure that everything will turn out great for me and no one will be able to say that my building is worse than Mikey's. I will definitely fly to him soon and see what he has done. It's good that I use the green blocks because they accurately convey the real creeper. I hope that as soon as I finish it, and after that, I will immediately make a special upgrade, thanks to which the creeper will come to life. But it's still very early to talk about it because I'm only at the construction stage. It is necessary to put a huge amount of dynamite inside because creepers explode very strongly. I must definitely do this in order for my building to be realistic. Well, now it's time to have fun because I want to have a prank on Mikey. We need to fly over the wall quietly and unnoticeably now in order to sneak up on Mikey. He mustn't notice me. I'm very interested in what he's doing there.
Woohoo! I build a lot of small creepers and they look very cool. I really like it.
Mikey doesn't know yet that I actually decided to set fire to all his buildings. I think he will be very upset when the explosion happens. Now we need to fly away because it's very dangerous.
Oh no, my creepers have exploded. Oh!
It turned out to be really fun. I didn't expect to be able to do it, but the prank was really cool. And now it's time to continue your construction because there is less time left. It is necessary to use diamond blocks. This way, my creeper will become much cooler and richer on the outside. Any villager who comes to watch will be very surprised. I'm trying not to get distracted right now, and I'm continuing to work because there's still a lot of construction ahead of me. It must necessarily be of a narrow size, and then the creeper will be very similar to the picture that hangs on the wall. I'm continuing to build the main framework because now the more interesting work will begin. I will need to install a huge amount of dynamite inside.
Oh,
It must necessarily be of a narrow size, and then the creeper will be very similar to the picture that hangs on the wall. I'm continuing to build the main framework because now the more interesting work will begin. I will need to install a huge amount of dynamite inside.
ho,
I made a few mistakes because I forgot to put one diamond block, but I was able to fix it without any problems. Therefore, we will continue to deal with the main construction. I decided to put even more dynamite in order for the creeper to completely explode and destroy everything next to it. I wonder if Mikey will guess about such a design? I really doubt that he will be able to do anything like that. He will be very upset when he finds out what I have managed to do during this time. There is really a lot of dynamite, and it makes me very happy. Now I need to eliminate all the mistakes that I made during construction. Great! I've already started on the top part and I'm laying out the blocks very carefully so that the creeper looks very similar to the real one. He must have a huge head and be green in color. That's why I'm using these blocks now and will soon start decorating the outside of my head with diamond blocks. I'm finishing building a creeper head. The head turned out to be really very big, and I like it. All that remains is to close it from above, and in principle, I'm done soon. For sure, Mikey will want to know how my design looks like. There is very little time left, so I need to hurry up. I'm already installing diamond blocks to make everything look good. It will look much more beautiful with diamonds, and I can say with confidence that I have enough of the resources that I have managed to collect during this time. So now it remains only to finish the main part, and my work will be completely finished. I am very pleased with what I was able to do. This is the best thing I have managed to do during this time. So now it remains only to place some diamond blocks, and after starting the construction of the face, I need to make a mouth, eyes, and nose at the creeper. I think that everything will look really cool and beautiful. I have already prepared special blocks for the face, and I am ready to work. I hope that everything will turn out very nicely.
ho,
I keep building the creeper because I have a little bit left, and my creeper will be ready now. I will finish his face so that it will be like him, and then I need to build more because these diamond spacers, well, these fruits that I put means that I will have in diamond armor, so he will be very strong. And also, of course, I will inhabit him and go to destroy Mikey's buildings. I have finished the face of my creeper, but of course he is basically similar, just very large size. I certainly tried to make it to be similar, exactly, but in principle and so it will do. I like it is the most important also now. I am finishing his head and put diamond blocks. Well, I put them, of course, not one after another, but just next to each other, because it will be enough for him to have a full set of diamond armor. Thanks to this armor, I will have him very strong and protected, because I am sure that Mikey built again something from the earth they are.
ho,
It's time to get some potions and a joystick to get into him and control him. After applying this potion, we'll see what kind of potion he turns out to be.
ho,
Wow, what a beautiful creeper. It's time to grab the joystick and start controlling it and go and watch, so to speak, fight Mikey's creeper. Because I'm already very curious about what he's built there, and what kind of battle we're gonna have, and who's gonna win and destroy the house. I'm running the creeper that I built. Now we're gonna go to Mikey's building and see what she's got.
ho,
Well, as I said, he built very small creepers, and as I understand it, they are made of earth. So they will not do anything to me at all, because if you even trivially compare our sizes, they are roughly as my finger. Yes, not even Spalitia. I do not even know what to compare it with, so let's quickly destroy them and prove that my creeper is much 1,000 times stronger than his creepers.
ho,
Usually if you think of a normal creeper that is small and they explode, and thus, so to speak, destroy everything around, but my creeper does not explode, but throws special blocks. But of course they look like diamond blocks. But after they collide with something, they create a big explosion like from the creeper. So with that and these charges, I will now and destroy all built creepers. All his creepers have been destroyed.
ho,
Now it's time to go destroy Mikey's house, and then I'll win for sure. I can only imagine how quickly I'll destroy it. I wonder what that protective dome that appeared over Mikey's house is. I hope it's not that strong. What kind of defense is that? Even blowing up a big creeper didn't do anything.
special dome just in case I lose. As it happened now, a dome was formed over my house that does not collapse and it lasts for a certain time. That's why you couldn't blow up my house and you didn't win.
Ho-ho!
Well, good for you for thinking about it. But come on, let's go find out what we're going to build next and go build our own buildings. Come on, let's find out what we need to build.
Woohoo!
Oh.
This time we need to build slugs.
Ho-ho!
Yes, you're right. We're going to build slugs now, and then we're going to have a battle of who's got the best. So I think we need to get started so we can build.
Huh?
Well, now we can definitely start building such a mob as a slime. Now I, in the inventory, choose all the necessary blocks for him that will pass for the construction. Of course I will build it, like I arranged the creeper to be sure to have diamond blocks that I will in any case be useful. They will serve as his armor. That is, it will turn out in accordance as it was with the creeper when I built it and also inserted diamond blocks, and in the end, I got the creeper in diamond armor. Also, while I build accordingly, my slug, I will tell a little story about the slugs themselves, where they are in general. They look green and of course consist of the slime itself. Accordingly, I will build the slug itself from the same that he consists of these. I have this block available. Well, and also that he and was diamond, I decided to do not as with the creeper. That is, I arranged exactly .mi on his body and namely inside the slugs to make a diamond cube that just then will become his armor.
Ho-ho!
Now arranging the slime around the diamonds. Now I have just started the main construction of my slug, also as I said. Now I put the blocks of slime and around and put in principle in 2 to 3 blocks, because it will be much better, and I just have it will seem bigger, but also do not need to overdo it to be necessary for me the size that I want it to be. And also, do not forget that there is our favorite Mikey, because this nimble guy can now come up with something interesting. And because of which then it will suffer. But in any case, now I will build part of my building and start to see what he does there. And also, and in any case, need to prank him as well as without pranking. But I will in any case do something interesting, which he will like very much, and also need to make sure that he did not do anything.
Huh?
Just a couple more blocks and I'm gonna go see what Mikey's up to. I'll love it and make sure he doesn't do anything.
Ho-ho!
He's built something awful again. This is exactly the kind of house I need to break down.
Huh?
Wow, he disappeared so fast. Well, that's good for me. I'm gonna go prank him now. Well, my prank will be as usual as I always do when building in the tanks inside instead of the earth that he put in his slugs. I will put a lot of dynamite there to make him very surprised and scared.
Ho-ho!
Here I've laid dynamite, and now I'd sooner go and finish my build to keep up.
What?
That's what I'm surprised now. It turns out that Mikey tanked me and not me him. Most likely he just distracted me by leaving and probably realized that I wanted to surprise him somehow, and while I was building up his slugs with dynamite, he put his land instead of diamonds, which he left in his slugs.
Huh?
Yes, because Mikey laughed at me so much I can draw a few conclusions. The first is that because of this joke, I will have to take even longer to complete my slug. After all, I also spent time on it, and the second that I now, in any case, he needs to take revenge. And I have revenge will be to defeat him. But I am certainly, in any case, sure that the victory will be for me, or before that. We saw his buildings, and they are again small. Nothing could not do my. So, in any case, I think I've solved them. I will succeed. Just a little bit more, and my slug will be built.
Ho-ho!
Also, while I now completed my slug, namely in a large part of the slime, well, exactly blocks of slime, I completely forgot about the fact that he has a face, which will also need to somehow replicate. So now I will choose all the necessary blocks for this and slowly begin to build the face. And it turns out my construction will be ready. And you can just as it will slowly also use potions and then take the joystick and attack Mikey. Of course, you also need to take into account the fact that you need to build everything straight, because if I do not watch it and do something wrong, then the whole face of my slug will be crooked. Respectively, it will be ugly and nothing will turn out at all. With you, it's time to do a transformation for my slug.
Ho-ho!
That's the kind of slime I got. I like him a lot so far, so I think we should move up to Mike and eventually defeat him in this battle. Because I'm already wondering who's going to win.
Ho-ho!
Just look how very menacing he looks and jumps high.
Huh?
He's heading towards the Slugs jerseys now, so let's see who wins. Let's not forget that you're the new slugs. I've planted dynamite. Let's see it go off.
Ho-ho!
I can't understand why it blew up. Did you put explosives in it?
Yeah, while you've got me my diamond blocks on Earth, I've been thinking about putting explosives in it and waiting for the right moment to detonate.
Ho-ho!
Look at the way he flattened him.
You just got lucky as usual, but now your big slug will definitely crush my house because I won't be able to activate my defenses anymore. This time you got lucky again.
Ho-ho!
Now I've won this battle because my big diamond slime crushed your house and that's it. I've got the upper hand and it's time for you to learn how to build a proper building instead of this one.
Oh!
Don't feel bad today. I think you'll be able to beat me soon.
I myself really hope to definitely hold a victory over you next time.
Ho-ho!
Well, we'll see how you do next time. I'm JJ, and today with Mikey, we had a build battle and we built mobs, which I won because my builds were much stronger and cooler than Mikey's. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.